Welcome back to field number 2 here at the Palmasola Softball Complex on day number 4 of the Florida Gulf Coast League. Game number 2 of the day features the Mocs City River Mocs taking on the South Bradenton Skeeters. I'm Tom Canterbury. Thank you so much for joining us here today for the second of 3 games on field 2. Just saw a 6-inning run rule victory for the Squeeze over the Circus, 8-0. And our final game of the day here on field number 2 will be the Pioneers taking on the Finns. Here is the starting lineup for the Mocs City River Mocs. They're 1-2 on the year under head coach Chloe Evans. Leading things off is the center fielder Hannah Evans with Hannah Cornetto. First base batting second. Batting third is the shortstop Danny Rosner. Madison Zimmerman will pitch and bat fourth. Batting fifth is Emma Castori, the right fielder. Erica Ramsey will bat sixth and play second. Delaney Glover, third base batting seventh. Batting eighth is Alyssa Allen. Batting ninth, Riley Williams, and the extra hitter is Gabby. She's the extra hitter, and Gabby Goswaldo, the left fielder, will bat 10. 1 ball, 1 strike, and they're facing in the circle for the Skeeters, the right-handed sophomore from Mercer, Grace Rourke. Rourke on the year here at FGCL play, making her third appearance. She's gone 6 2/3, no record, 2 runs, 1 earned for a 1.05 ERA, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, and she's walked 2. That one slapped to third on 1 hop. They're stopping the throw from Chadwick, and there's 1 away. So 1 out. That will bring up the first baseman, Hannah Cornetto. Cornetto on the year, 0 for 4. She has walked twice with a couple of strikeouts. The defensive alignment for the Skeeters: Castillo in left, Westmiller in center, Redders in right, Chadwick at third, Wheeler at short, Hawk at second with Gill at first, Weinbarger behind the plate catching work, Cy Norris and Barton, the DP, and the extra hitter. .89 degrees and sunny here at first pitch. Slight breeze blowing in. It's another warm one here. On the western coast of Florida. Just off the Gulf of America. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Excuse me, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one comes in a little bit inside for ball 4, and the first base runner of the ball game is Hannah Cornetto. Here, 1 out in the first. And that will bring up the shortstop, Danny Rosner. Rosner 1 for 6 with 2 runs scored and a walk. Yesterday, River Mocs picked up their first win of the season with a 13-5 victory over the Finns. That one slap foul. The Skeeters yesterday dropped an 8-3 decision to the Squeeze to fall to 0-3 on the year. Coming up next for these two, the Skeeters and the Pioneers will face off right here on Field 2 tomorrow at 9:30. River Mocs and Impact also playing at 9:30 over on Field 1. Another foul ball. That one knocked down by Chloe Evans, the head coach of the River Mocs. They're in the third base box. This morning, as you saw here on Field 2, the Squeeze knocked off the Circus 8-0, and it was the Queens remaining undefeated with a 9-4 win over the Sea Cows. Chopper to second, charging in, have to hurry. The throw is just in time from Hawk to get the out. And there's two away. And they are going to challenge that play. So I'll be right back.
Confirmed, she's out.
Well, the challenge is unsuccessful for the River Mocs. Now we'll bring up the starting pitcher, Madison Zimmerman. First pitch is low for ball one. Zimmerman 0 for 2 with a walk. Takes that one inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Rodeo in the slice. About to get underway over on field number 1. We'll keep you up to date. Action coming up next, Pioneers and the Fins here on field 2. Aquanauts and the Impact will be facing off on field 1 in a rematch of last year's championship game of the FGCL. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, runner on second. Outside, 3-1. Fouled off. Can't remain. The count now moves to 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one's a fly ball, and that's going to fall fair down the right field line. Coming in ahead of the throw is Cornetto, and that's an RBI single from Madison Zimmerman, and the Mocs take an early 1-0 lead. Hawk tried to track that one down, but couldn't quite get there, and the ball hit fair down the right field line. Loop single gives the Mocs the 1-0 lead, and we'll bring up Emma Castori. First pitch, sir, is a called strike. Courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher, Zimmerman. It's going to be Hannah Evans running. No balls and 2 strikes now on Castori. Castori 3 for 4 on the year. 2 runs scored, 3 runs driven in. Has a homer and 2 walks. An .833 OBP entering play today. going to stay fair down the first base line. Stopped by Gill. She'll step on the bag for out number 3 to retire the side. But the Mocs get on the board. An RBI single from Madison Zimmerman. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played a half inning. Mocs 1, Skeeters coming back. This is the FGCL. One nothing Mocs as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Here's the starting lineup for head coach Morgan Kostler and the South Bradenton Skeeters. 0-3 on the year so far. Leading things off is Ava Castillo, the left fielder. Kate Westmiller, the center fielder, will bat second, with Lindsay Chadwick, third base, batting third. First pitch is a called strike. Alexa Mueller, the shortstop, will bat fourth. Batting fifth is Annalise Weinbarger, the catcher. Jenna Redders, right field, batting sixth. Avery Barton, extra hitter, batting seventh. Brooke Steinhorst, designated player, bats eighth. Randy Gill, first baseman, batting ninth. With Adelaide Hack. Adelaide Hawk, the second baseman, batting 10th. As she went too far around on that check swing. No balls and 2 strikes on Castillo. In the circle for the River Mocs is the right-handed freshman from the University of Maine, Madison Zimmerman. Zimmerman on the year, making her third appearance in the circle for the Mocs. 5 innings pitched, no record, 4 runs, 3 earned, a 4.20 ERA. 5 hits and 4 walks with no strikeouts. That one is slapped to third. Woods makes the stop on the, Glover makes the stop on the 1 hop. The throw is in time for out number 1. Defensively for the Mocs, Gesualdo in left, Evans in center, Castorian right, Glover at third, Rosner at short, Ramsey at second, Cornetto at first, with Allen behind the plate catching Zimmerman, and Williams the DP. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1 on Kate Westmiller. That one slapped to third. Stop made by Glover. Back-to-back 5 threes, and there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on for Lindsay Chadwick. Chadwick's 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs on the year. She's been hit by a pitch and has a sacrifice fly. Grounds this one back to Zimmerman in the circle. She collects it, makes the throw for out number 3, and that'll do it. A quick 1-2-3 inning for the Skeeters here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left. We played an inning. 1-0 River Mocs. This is the FGCL. 1-0 River Mocs as we head to the second inning. Ramsey, Glover, and Allen due up. 6, 7, 8. Grace Work back out in circle for her second inning of work for the Skeeters. Work, a sophomore at Mercer in 2025. Posted a 4.24 ERA and 62 and 2/3 innings pitched. 75 hits, 52 runs, 38 earned. She's walked 28, struck out 35 with a 5-4 record for the Bears this past season on their way to the Gainesville Regional and the Gainesville Regional Championship. First pitch misses outside for ball 1 to Erica Ramsey. Ramsey so far here in FGCL play. Batting .500, 3 of 6, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, as a double and a triple and a walk. It's heading to count, 3 balls and no strikes. Allen misses for ball 4, and a leadoff 4-pitch walk starts things off for the Mocs here in the second. We'll bring up the third baseman, Delaney Glover. Glover 2 for 4 on the year with a run scored. She's been walked once, and that one bounced up, and that hit her. She was still, no, excuse me, she was out of the batter's box. The ball bounced up and hit her. And there's one down on the 2 unassisted. Brings up the catcher, Alyssa Allen. Runner on first, 1 out. First pitch swung on and missed. 4 strike 1. Allen 1 for 6. The run scored, 3 runs driven in. That one was a home run yesterday. They struck out 3 times so far here in the FGCL. Finding her bearings. Grounds this one to third. Charging in is Chadwick. The stop and the throw. Gill held on to the bag for the out. And there's 2 away. Ramsey to second. For the extra hitter now, Riley Williams. First pitch, 2 hopper to first. Gill makes a stop, steps on the bag, and that'll do it for the Mocs here in the second. Leadoff walk does nothing for the Mocs in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the second inning, still 1-0. Mayaca City with the lead. This is the FGCL. Alexa Mueller, Annalise Weinberger, and Jenna Redders due up for the Skeeters here in the second. 4-5-6. They take on Madison Zimmerman. Down 1-0. Alexa Mueller steps in the first pitch. Inside for ball 1. Barger 2 for 8, batting .250 with a run scored and a walk on the season through 3 games. It's grounded to first, collected by Cornado. So step on the bag for out number 1. So 1 out now for the catcher, Annalise Weinbarger. Weinbarger 2 of 8. 2 runs scored, an RBI as a homer. Weinbarger, a second-year Skeeter. Grounder to short. Rosner is able to collect it as it took a left turn on her, so she was in front of it and had to do the backhand. There's now 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on for Jenna Redders.
First pitch right in there for the called strike.
Redders 1 for 5 with a run scored and a walk. Ball 1 strike. Ground ball through. Base hit for Redders, the first hit of the ball game for the Skeeters, coming with 2 outs here in the 2nd inning. And Jenna Redders stands on first. For the extra hitter, Avery Barton. First pitch to her, swung on a miss for strike 1. Zimmerman, the freshman at Maine this past season, was 3-time America East Rookie of the Week. A 3.07 ERA for the Black Bears. 111 and 2/3 innings pitched, 147 hits, 83 runs, 49 earned. She walked 35, struck out 39, had a 6-13 record. Avery Barton at the plate, 0 for 6 so far here in the FGCL with a walk. Fouls that one away. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs and runner on first. That one's well hit to deep center field. That one's way back. Way gone. 2-run shot off the bat of Avery Barton. And it's now 2-1 Skeeters. Great way to get your first hit of the season here in the FGCL for Avery Barton. Sailed over the center field wall. Back-to-back 2-out hits give the Skeeters the lead to Brooke Steinhorst. First pitch missed for ball 1 to Steinhorst. Steinhorst 1 for 2. in league play. Takes that one low, 2-1. Swung through it there, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zimmerman comes back to get the strikeout in the inning, but the Skeeters have taken the lead. They get 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, nobody left. We played 2. It's 2-1 Skeeters with the lead. This is the FGCL. Oh. That could have been bad. Got it. Everything's fine. First pitch to Gabby Gasbaldo, fouled away for strike 1. 2-1 Skeeters as we play here in the top of the third. 10-1-2 due up for the River Mocs. Facing Grace Work back out for her third inning work, sank to a lead off the 2-run homer by Avery Barton. Gasbaldo 2 of 8 on the year with 2 runs scored. Trying to get things started from the bottom of the order. Back to the pitcher. Shot made by Rourke. Throws in time. And there's one gone. Back to the top of the order, and Hannah Evans. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch to Evans is outside for ball 1. Out of the Box Podcast scoreboard update over on field 1. They're in the bottom of the second. No score between the Rodeo and the Slice. Evans with a well-hit ball to center, but now Wes Miller will charge in to make the catch for out number 1. Excuse me, out number 2. Playing the Cornetto, and I'll be the batter. She walked and scored her first time. First pitch misses for ball 1. Cornetto a freshman at Campbell in 2025, was the CAA Rookie of the Year. Takes that one low. 2 balls and no strikes. She batted .323 for the Camels, had 41 RBIs with 6 homers, 9 doubles, and 36 runs scored. A .467 OBP in her freshman campaign. 3-0 the count now. From Sewanee, Georgia. League formerly known as the Colonial Athletic. Takes that one a bit inside for ball 4. So Cornetto walks for the second time today, putting runner on first with 2 outs for Danny Rosner. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Line, and that's just foul. To the left of the third base bag for strike 1. Rosner, a junior at Lafayette, where she transferred from Colgate. Batted .246, 15 to 61 at Lafayette this past year with 3 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 5 runs scored. And this is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And just missed. 2-1. Three and 1 the count now. And Hopper back to the pitcher. Rourke has it, underhands to first to get the out and retire the side. Mocs get a runner on, but can't get her in here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-1 Skeeters. This is the FGCL. Miranda Gill leading things off for the Skeeters as we move to the bottom of the third inning. Skeeters with a 2-1 lead over the River Mocs. Gill 0 for 1 at the plate so far here in FGCL play. Runs outside 2 balls, 2 strikes. Madison Cinnamon back out for her 3rd inning of work. She was cruising until she gave up a 2-out single and a 2-run homer last inning, giving the Skeeters the 2-1 lead that they currently enjoy. Gill battles back to draw the walk. That brings up Adelaide Hawk. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Hawk 1 for 8 on the year with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, has a double and a walk on the year. That one's well hit to center, ranging back. Now that's going to get over the head of Evans and hit up against the wall. Gill was holding it first in case the ball was caught, so runners now on 1st and 2nd with nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That brings up the left fielder, Ava Castillo. She grounded out her first time. An opportunity here with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch pulled back the bunt. Low for ball 1. She bunted and missed that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Castillo, a freshman at New Mexico in 2025, is transferring to Lubbock Christian after scoring 15 runs for the Lobos last season, appearing mostly as a pinch runner. Slaps that one to first. The tag is applied by Cornetto, and that'll be the only out. So Gill and Hawk advance on the productive out by Castillo. And bring up now Kate Westmiller, who grounded out her first time. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Westmiller, a junior at Longwood in 2025 from Marysville, Michigan. At Longwood was 15 of 86 for a 174 average, with 11 RBIs and double, 11 runs scored for the Lancers. Takes a strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Counts now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. One out. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Skeeters trying to add to their 2-1 lead. Should play here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Held on to by Allen behind the plate, and there's 2 away. 2 out, 2 on now for Lindsay Chadwick. Grounded out her first time. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Chadwick, a junior at Jacksonville in 2025. Down the road in Tampa. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. She batted 130 for the Dolphins. 9 RBIs, 2 homers, and a double. 8-run score. That one's grounded to third. Stop made by Glover. The throw's there, and that'll do it for the Skeeters here in the third as Zimmerman strands a couple of runners and keeps the Skeeters where they are. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We played 3, 2-1 Skeeters. This is the FGCL. Zimmerman, Castori, and Ramsey do up for the Mocs as we move to the 4th inning. Skeeters with a 2-1 lead. Grace Work back out for her 4th inning of work. She's given up in 3 innings 1 hit and 1 run that was earned. She's walked 3 without a strikeout. She's holding on to the 2-1 lead. Zimmerman has the lone RBI on the day for the Mocs, a single back in the first. And the count now 2 balls and no strikes. That one's through for a base hit up the middle. Zimmerman shoots the middle
For her 2nd hit of the day. Starting things off here in the 4th.
2 for 2 day, helping out her own cause. And Evans will come in as the courtesy runner. Emma Castori now the batter. Runner on first. And went too far around on the check swing for strike 1. That one's grounded to short. The stop and the throw is just in time from Mueller.
For the first out of the inning. Evans to second.
Bring up Erica Ramsey, who walked her first time. First pitch is in the dirt.
The wild pitch moves the runner to third. And now it's a big RBI opportunity for the junior at 2025 at Southeastern University, Erica Ramsey, from Port St. Joe, Florida. Takes that one low. 2 balls, no strikes. For Southeastern this past year, Ramsey batted .281 with 8 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 5 runs scored. Up in the count, 3-0. That one's there, 3-1. Ramsey back to the pitcher, looks back the runner, throws to first to get the out. And there's 2 away. Now 2 out, runner on third for the third baseman, Delaney Glover. She's 0 for 1. Ground out her first time, the first pitch is low for ball 1. Glover, a sophomore in 2025 at Binghamton. She was 1 for 16 with an RBI at the plate for the Bearcats this past year. Takes that one low and in. 2-0. Popped up. Miller's there. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. And the Mocs get a runner to third. We can't tie the ball game up. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 2-1 Skeeters. This is the FGCL. A couple of changes for the Mocs as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch misses for ball 1 to Alexa Mueller, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. It's 2-1 Skeeters, and Madison Zimmerman in the circle will give way to Delaney Glover. And Claire Woods enters the game to play third, where Glover was. Called strike, 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the year in the circle, that's a 1 hopper back to Glover. She makes a stop in the throw for out number 1. For Glover, in the circle this year, this is her 3rd appearance. She's gone 5 innings with a 1-0 record, 2 runs allowed, both earned, a 2.80 ERA, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. First pitch to Annalise Weinberger is high for ball 1. She grounded out her first time. Madison Zimmerman went 3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, and a strikeout. Got herself out of a jam in the 3rd, stranding 2 runners. With the big hit in the ball game, a 2-run homer by Avery Barton back in the 2nd, which gave the Skeeters a 2-1 lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Weinberger. Weinberger lines this one. That's going to get over the second baseman's glove and not get all the way to the right fielder, Castori, who gets it in before it can get to the wall, but that's going to be a single for Weinberger. As the Skeeters look to get something going here offensively in the 4th to add the 2-1 lead. So runner on first, 1 out now for Jenna Redders, who singled and scored in the 2nd. First pitch misses for ball 1. Redders, a junior in 2025 at Green Bay from Middleton, Wisconsin. Gets a hold of that one to right. Castori's underneath it. She'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Now 2 outs, the runner on first. The first pitch to Avery Barton misses for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Barton, a junior at Mercer last year from Monticello, Georgia. Foul tips that one in the glove for strike 3, and that'll do it for the Skeeters here in the 4th inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's 2-1 Skeeters with the lead. This is the FGCL. Jada Phillips leading things off for the Mocs here in the 5th. Grounds that one to third. The stop and the throw is in time for out number 1. Multitude of changes that we're getting put in here. Brooke Steinhorst is the new pitcher, replacing Grace Rourke, who went 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 run of his earned, 3 walks, and no strikeouts. Riley Williams pops that one up in foul ground, third base side. The catch is made by Chadwick, and there's 2 away. Chadwick is still in at third. Riley now at shortstop. First pitch to Gabby Gesualdo misses. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Miller now at first, Barton at second. Defensively. That one just missed, 2-1. Gabby Gesualdo, 0 for 1. She grounded out her first time. To the backstop, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gesualdo, a sophomore at Monmouth in 2025, and is in the transfer portal. She hit .294 from Monmouth this past year with 10 RBIs, 4 doubles, and 16 runs scored. 1 hopper to Chadwick. Chadwick gets the 5-3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Pitched out of the bullpen by Brooke Steinhorst. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 2-1 Skeeters. This is the FGCL. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-1 Skeeters, and the first pitch to Brooke Steinhorst. That one's a fly ball to right, and that will fall foul into the corner. Well hit ball, but not quite enough. That one's in the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes. On Steinhorst, who struck out her first time. That one just misses inside. 2-2. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Glover has it and will make the throw for out number 1. Brand new defensive alignment for the Mocs. We'll go over here in just a moment. That's a ground ball. Stop made. The throw is wild. And reaching on the E4 on the throw is Avery Miller. So Miller now on first with 1 out. Or Adelaide Hack swings and misses. Hawk swings and misses. 4 strike 1. Hawk singled her first time. The defense alignment for the Mocs now: Evans in left, Gutierrez in center, Rosner in right, Woods at third, Williams at short. Eswaldo at second, Castori at first, with Phillips catching. Hawk, a freshman at New Mexico in 2025 from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Scored 3 runs for the Lobos this past season. Grounds that one through for a base hit down the left field line. Just past the diving Woods at third. And a single for Hawk, her second of the day. Puts runners now on first and second with 1 away. And back to the top of the order, Neva Castillo. That one's back to the pitcher. They'll throw to first to get the out. Off the bat of Castillo. Both runners move into scoring position, but there's now 2 away. First pitch is a called strike to Kate Westmiller, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. And that's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Glover has it, makes a throw, and all 3 putouts in the inning are 1-3s. For the Skeeters in the 5th, no runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 2 left. We played 5. Skeeters still lead it 2-1. This is the FGCL. Top of the order for the River Mocs. They're down 2-1 as we move to the 6th inning. First pitch thrown to Hannah Evans is high for ball 1. Second inning of relief for Brooke Steinhorst. A fly ball to center. Wes Miller is there. She'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up Hannah Cornetto. 2 plate appearances today. She's walked twice and scored once. The only run of the game for the River Mocs that came back in the first inning off an RBI single by Madison Zimmerman. Two balls, one strike. Two runs on 5 hits, no errors for the Skeeters. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error for the River Mocs.
And Cornetto walks for the 3rd time today.
Rosner now the batter. First pitch is a called strike. She's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. Slap foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Out of the Box Podcast scoreboard update. They're in the bottom of the 5th over on field 1. No score between the Rodeo and the Slice in a pitcher's duel. Now when slapped back to the pitcher, they'll throw to second to get 1. Won't be able to turn a double play, but gets the lead runner, and there's 2 away.
Rosner reaches on the fielder's choice.
2 out now for Claire Woods.
First pitch is in there for a called strike.
That one's in the dirt. Does bounce away.
And Rosner will take second on the wild pitch.
At the plate for the River Mocs, Woods is 1 for 4 on the year with a walk. Grounds this one to third. Stop made by Chadwick. Makes a throw across the diamond for out number 3 to retire the side. For the Mocs here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 2-1 Skeeters. This is the FGCL. Claire Woods now in the circle for the River Mocs as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Skeeters with a 2-1 lead. Lindsay Chadwick, the batter. First pitch to her is a fly ball, shallow center. That's going to fall.
Loop single for Lindsay Chadwick, starting things off here in the 6th for the Skeeters. Delaney Glover went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. In relief,
That one bounces away from Phillips behind the plate and moving to second.
on the wild pitch is Chaswick. 2 balls and no strikes. Tegan Riley, the batter. She came in as a defensive replacement
An inning ago, replacing Alexa Mueller. Takes that one on the inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing on a miss for strike 3. Riley down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Now for Annalise Weinbarger. She's 1 for 2, single back in the 4th. First pitch misses for ball 1. The defense changes. Rosner moves to third, and Glover goes from the circle out to right field for the River Mocs. One ball, 1 strike. They got a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They're now through 5 over on field 1, still scoreless between the rodeo and the slice. Called strike 3 on the inside corner, and there's 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Woods after the leadoff single. We'll bring up the right fielder, Jenna Redders. Swings and misses, a strike 1. Redders 1 for 2. Singled and scored back in the 2nd inning. One. Woods attacking the inside corner here on these righties. Waits on that one and grounds it to short. Shot made by Williams. The throw is in time for out number 3 to retire the side. And they are going to challenge that one. So I'll be right back. challenge fails for the Skeeters. Rudders is out at first, and that'll do it for the Skeeters here in the 6th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the 7th inning, the last chance for the River Mocs. It's 2-1. Skeeters with the lead. This is the FGCL. We head to the 7th inning, the last chance for the River Mocs. Skeeters with a 2-1 lead. Castori, Ramsey, and Glover due up. Starting with them with Castori, the first pitch. Misses low and inside for ball 1. Castori 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs on the day. Steinhorst trying to hold on to this lead to give the Skeeters their first win here in the 2025 FGCL regular season. One bounces in, 3 balls and no strikes now on Castori. Pitch walk to Castori starts things off, and the River Mocs have the tying run on base. First pitch to Julian Gutierrez is outside for ball 1. Gutierrez getting her first at bat of the ball game. It's in the dirt. And taking second on the wild pitch is Castori. And there's a meeting in the circle, the entire Skeeter infield here. Gutierrez batting .500 so far in the league, 3 of 6 with 2 RBIs and a walk through 3 games. Has a chance now with a tying run in scoring position and nobody out. The 3-0 pitch is ball 4, and 2 consecutive 4-pitch walks puts now the go-ahead run on base for the River Mocs, and Morgan Kosler is going to come out to discuss things with her hurler. With Delaney Glover, next batter due up. Glover's 0 for 2. Grounded out on a foul ball that bounced back up and hit her outside the box in the 2nd, and a pop out in the 4th. A big chance here is Brooke Steinhorst here in her 3rd inning of relief. Zilla's not giving up a hit, but she's now walked 3 batters, including the first 2 of this inning. Glover steps in, and here comes the first pitch from Steinhorst. Inside for ball 1. Two-0. 3 balls and no strikes. That one's in there for a strike. And that one bounces in for ball 4. And Steinhorst has walked the bases loaded on 13 pitches here to start off the top of the 7th inning. We'll bring up Jada Phillips for the 2nd time today. She grounded out her first time. And the first pitch, low for ball 1. Steinhorst just not been able to find the strike zone at all here in the 7th. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. One is fouled away. Excuse me, that was a 2-1 foul away. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2. Phillips takes that one and foul ground right hand side. It will fall foul out of play. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, bases loaded. The Skeeters clinging to a 2-1 lead. That's a ground ball to 3rd. They'll throw home to get 1 and turn a double play. A 5-2-3 double play. Gets 2, and that will now bring up the last chance for the River Mocs. First pitch is a called strike to Riley Williams. Williams 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a foul out. That one will be fouled down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the River Mocs are down to their final strike. Gutierrez on 3rd, Glover on 2nd. Tying and go ahead run on the base paths with 2 outs. And 2 is a little inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Norris looks in. The 2-2. Grounded foul. Another 2-2 pitch. That's the third, and that's going to get down. Coming in to score is Gutierrez on the error at third. And the Mocs tie things up on a defensive miscue. Gabby Jeswaldo steps in. The first pitch to her is low for ball one. That one's fouled off. Chadwick made a tremendous play, the batter before, to start the 5-2-3 double play. But then the very next batter takes one off her glove at the hot corner. And we're tied up. 2 balls and a strike now on Jeswaldo. She's 0 for 2. Took out Chloe Evans. Good reflexes, got out of the way. 2-2 to count now. That one is skied to left. Castillo's underneath it. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. But the Mocs tie things up here in the top of the 7th as they get 1 run on no hits. There was 1 error and 2 runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, tied up at 2. This is the FGCF. Two as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Avery Barton leading things off for the Skeeters. She's responsible for the 2 runs for South Bradenton in this game. A 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning. First pitch to her. She didn't go on the check swing for ball 1. The 2-0. Barton fouls it away. up next here on field 2, it'll be the Pioneers and the Finns. 2:30 the scheduled first pitch. That one's popped up in foul ground, and it'll get out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changes defensively for the River Mocs in this inning. Evans is your new first baseman, and Castori has moved out to left field. 3 balls, 2 strikes now.
And the payoff pitch, high and away for ball 4.
And a leadoff walk for Barton starts things off here in the 7th.
And that brings up Brooks Steinhorst. 0 for 2 on the day at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Allowed 1 unearned run in the top of the 7th. Tie things up. Now is a chance to get the immediate redemption. That one's grounded. That's a fair ball over the third base bag. With it in front of her, Barton will stay at second, but the base hit for Brooks Steinhorst puts the winning run on second base with nobody out. And Muller will come out to run for Steinhorst as a courtesy runner. But her run does not matter. Avery Miller now at the plate. She reached on an error her first time. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Ooh, that came in and that hit her. So Miller will head down to first on a hit by pitch, and just as the Mocs did in the top of the 7th, the Skeeters have now loaded the bases with nobody out. And the game-running run now standing on third. Adelaide Hawk is the batter, 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled back, no balls and 2 strikes. Mocs have to come home with anything on the ground. The runner cannot score. The 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3.
And Hawk down on 3 straight pitches for the first out of the inning.
Not lacking for drama here in the 7th inning over here on field 2. Ava Castillo will be the batter, and Wayne Kostler goes over to talk with her leadoff hitter. She's 0 for 3 on the day with 3 ground outs. Certainly will not be surprised if she tries to put something on the ground here. First pitch is bunted on the squeeze, and that will bring home the game-winning run. The squeeze play is successful, and the Skeeters walk it off by a final score of 3-2. Ava Castillo with a perfectly placed bunt right in front of home plate. The only chance would have been if Phillips had been able to field it herself and somehow step on the plate before Barton came across. She wasn't able to do it, and the Skeeters win by a final score of 3-2. The Skeeters get on in the win column. They are now 1-3 on the year. The River Mocs fall to 1-3. for the Skeeters. 3 runs on 8 hits. They committed 1 error and left 7 on base. For the Mocs, they got 2 runs on 2 hits. They committed an error and they left 6 on. So again, your final score: Skeeters 3, Mocs 2 with a walk-off here in the 7th. Coming up next, here on field number 2, the final game of the day will feature the Pioneers taking on the Finns. We'll have it for you at 2:30. Till then, I'm Tom Canterbury. Thank you for joining us, and this is the FGCL.